When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can't go about when I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. All in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Sanders now to the air right away. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop them.
That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Second and goal at the Bears' 9-yard line.
50, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
They bring Judy in motion. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
That one is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Loveland. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Chicago.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Here's Williams. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On third down, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up second and goal. At the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Ready?
They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Browns first down.
13 yards.
60,
And the Browns first down.
19, 18, 60, Bobcat. Warriors 70.
Here's Sanders to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
70.
On 2nd down here, Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Got it. Ready?
A gain of 12.
18 Cardinal. 18
First
Cardinal.
down, Browns.
Ready? Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Play action. It's Sanders. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
13 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Judkins trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the Bears' 2-yard line.
So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Again, it'll be Judkins, and this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
What is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
LeBron, stand up. Go, LeBron.
Throwing again, Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Bears Butler. Axel.
They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's third and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
They'll try to run with Swift. They'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
7 Pirates, Panther 11, 79 Broncos, Cup 19, Cup 18, Pioneers.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. His throw left is complete with Judy.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Browns, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cleveland.
Trap 50, trap 6, Mustang 19, 18, Rodney. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They go play action with Sanders. Pass caught by Bond. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll give it here to Judkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Come on. 60 Eagles. Three. Dragon 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Go. 19 Lions.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go, sack. Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19. Warrior 70. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Browns move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up, and set up a third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Tory Taylor, to punt. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
79 Broncos. 18.
Sanders on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Sanders will throw it. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
Ready? Let's go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Sanders going to throw again. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Forced out left. Now he'll run.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Here now, second down and goal.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready, right?
Here's Sanders to throw. This pass caught by Jeudy. And he will dive into the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point up and good. And the Browns extend to a 24-3 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran by the Lux, and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show.
Vegas, Vegas! What is up?
On first and 10, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Next is for Browns 24, Bears 10. Cairo Santos kicking off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! 7 Pirates!
They go play action now with Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Browns
Here we go.
first down.
On the give, it's Judkins. That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. The extra point is good, and the Browns will extend this third quarter lead.
Bears 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Second and 5.
Williams to throw on second down. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's second down.
Let's up.
A play fake. Now Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
10 yards to go.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested. They've done a great job all day. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Your body is at it. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's added on overseas.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Into space at the 45. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get an even 20 on that block. First down, Cleveland.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. He keeps it himself. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision, and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns tack on one more to their lead.
Bears 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Bears take over first and 10.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And the Bears, first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Chicago.
That's good for the Bears.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Browns are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
7 Pirates. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Ready.
Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Cowboy 80.
A give now to Judkins on his own read. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
60 Bobcats. 60. 55. Hey. Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Pass to Hawk. By Barnes. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, Judkins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Stephanie Coogan.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.